did a video on the start. Hold on. Should I look at you or look at the camera?
Look at the camera.
Do I look like I'm looking into the distance? No one ever answers that question. Nobody seems to know. So we just did a video on the 577 Star cam and on a stock 103 twin cam, and you can check that video out right here. So if you have a stock twin cam and you want to get some good power, that is a great option. We compare it to a couple of very popular wood cams that we use quite a bit. And this one is going to be on if you're going to take your power to the next level and you decide on your twin cam that you want to big bore the bike, which is very popular. What we've done is the 577 is a very torquey cam, so it doesn't take too much as far as investment in parts to make this a real beast, which is one of the reasons we like it so much. And as all of the cams that come from Star Racing, they're all top notch and they're very well thought out, and George has definitely unlocked the power secrets. So let's take a look at this bike. Now he, like many people with a bike this age, he already had exhaust and an air cleaner. We also installed the Harley-Davidson 58mm throttle body with the 5.3 Screamin Eagle injectors for a little bit more fuel flow, because as you open up the cubic inches, you need a little bit more fuel to go with the extra air that you're able to compress. So opening up the throttle body and manifold and the injectors helps give us that extra push that you can see in the dyno graph. And a Bassani Road Rage 3 2-into-1. That's a great pipe for making all-around torque and horsepower. This pipe is great. We install them a lot, and when people make improvements in stages, it's a really good place to start. It's a nice quality exhaust system and air cleaner. Not all exhaust is created equal, remember that. You want long primaries with a good merge angle, and the long muffler. It helps with back pressure. It helps with the overall flow of the exhaust so you can maximize the power efficiency. So for the motor, we've got 110 cubic inch big bore cylinders and mal pistons that are flat top with Harley CNC heads that create a 10 to 10.25 to 1 roughly compression ratio. And that is great for partnering with this 577 cam. And as in the Milwaukee 8 world, it's very rare to be able to find a cam that you can use for both a stock application and a big bore application. And as you can see from this dyno graph, the 577 does both. Look how fast the torque rises to over 120 foot-pounds of torque, which is outstanding on a 110 cubic inch twin cam motor. Pulls like a straight line all the way over. You've got power all the way to 5,000. The horsepower really picks up right around the 4,500 mark and carries all the way to the end. You know, if you are a twin cam guy through and through, you don't want a new Milwaukee 8, this kit that we install is a great option, and we do quite a lot of them. We don't film a lot of twin cams because it's not the current model, and there's a lot more people on the current model than the old models, but there are a lot of twin cams out there, and we will keep building them. And this is one of our favorite in-house builds, so we thought we'd showcase it for everything. On this one, again, it was a little bit more on the budget-friendly side, so we used the stock pump and plate. We inspected them, everything was great, there was no wear. This one also has the Screamin Eagle lifters installed, and we used S&S adjustable push rods. If you take a look at this pull on this second graph, this is the stock 103. This is a average horsepower and torque gain that this cam with the added displacement will give you. Going from a 103 to a 110 with this Star 577 cam will give you enormous gains.
So I just want to go over this graph and show you the difference between a stock 103 and this kit right here. If you look at the graph, this 577 Star Cam just hits really good on the bottom. This motor doesn't have a ton of compression, so it's going to help with the bottom end. It's kind of giving you both torque and horse as far as a 110 kit will give you. It's got a really nice linear torque curve, and its peak torque is at 3,100. So it's pretty impressive for a twin cam who usually has to kind of ramp up to get there. It's kind of like the torque you'd see on like a smaller torque cam, but you're getting, again, some horsepower with the heads. So pretty impressive. You know, Star always makes good stuff. So I'm happy to play with this a little bit more with some other exhausts and see what we can get.
Little tech tip of the day. When you turn the run switch to run, you should always let the gauge do the sweep test before you start it. It allows all the sensors to set themselves to 0.